Good morning. My name is Alan Bug, and I'm here this morning talking about one of my development plans to improve my life and improve my performance at work. The one that I want to talk about this morning is impulse control, because to be honest, I have a hard time not losing my temper sometimes. I want to do that for a lot of reasons, but the main reason, the one that really made me think about this, and the one that really wanted to make me get better, is I was fortunate enough to have two sets of grandparents until I was like 30 years old, and so I grew up with my father and grandfather, and I love them both to death. They were both great men, but they just had one problem. They had both had terrible tempers. And the older I get, the more I see myself becoming them. And so that's something that I want to guard against, because it's the only part of their personality. If I could change them, that's what I would have changed about them. Because I don't want my children and my grandchildren to live in terror that they're going to say or do the wrong thing and me pitch a big fit. What has become known as the bug fit in the bug family. So anyway, so I have a plan. Unfortunately, I had not really followed the plan so much. I was going to keep a log of every time I lost my temper and kind of reflect on it every day. But I've come up with some other strategies to control my temper. One of those is, because we have a lot of interns in the office, there are a lot of young people. They don't have a lot of experience, and sometimes they do really, sometimes stupid things. And what I have to do is step back and remember that, number one, they're young folks, and number two, I think about all the stupid things I did when I was their age, and I did much more stupider things than they did. And so that helps me kind of control my temper and try to be supportive and support them in their mistakes and try to help them do better. Another thing I try to do is try to take a little internal time out. There are customers that I have to deal with that frankly aren't very sophisticated. So I have to really be patient and put myself in their place, and really make sure that I'm patient with them and not lose my temper. And so that's kind of taking an internal time out. That's what I do when I find myself getting mad. I'll either take a little internal time out or even stop a meeting and say, look, we need to take about a 5-minute break so we can think about this a little bit. The one thing that I need to do that I haven't started doing to get on my plan is exercising more. I'm gonna work on that as soon as I get through with this master's course. That's gonna free up a crap load of my time, and I've already decided that I'm going to take the extra time that I have and use that toward exercise. So, there's one more thing, and I've done this my whole life, and I'm going to try to keep doing this, try to do a little bit better job at it. One thing I try to do to kind of keep things light so I don't lose my temper so much, is have a little bit of fun at work. So, so we do a lot of fun things. One thing is, I have my pet petite lap giraffe, Joffrey, and every time I find myself having a hard time, I just look at Joffrey and give him a kiss. Mwah! Opulence. I has it.